dapat ganito ka, dapat ganito. It's real life actually. Parang pros and cons, di ba? Pero actually, it is. Actually, kaya naman tayo naligaw dahil nagkamali talaga tayo ng direksyon.
Kukunin ko lang yun.
Parang bata. Hindi naman pwedeng puro cheer ka lang ng cheer, di ba? Kasi magkaiba tayo ng interest eh. It's not about what you have in common eh. It's about working together to find that common ground. Welcome back to Marriage Life. I am Princess.
I am Danielle, and in today's episode, we'll be talking about a very light discussion dahil katatapos lang ng ating 3-part series on dating versus marriage. So if it's your first time here, please do subscribe. And ang topic natin today ay sobrang nakaka-excite dahil we'll be talking about the importance of creating new memories as a married couple to build intimacy and deeper bond in your marriage life. Yes. So, Beb, are you excited?
Excited!
Let's go! So, before we start, we just realized while we are creating these videos as well, na actually it's kind of resonating as well when I read this quote na I wanted to share with you, na we didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. So, it's a theme na as a buhay mag-asawa na there are things na we are just doing together na it's really fun, really exciting, and we just happen to document it, right? So, I remember nung nag-start pa lang kami before mag-date, there's a lot of like pictures, videos that we do together, and nadala namin siya ngayon na mag-asawa na kami.
Yeah.
So, ikaw, Beb, what do we, since nasa loob tayo ng bahay, what do we, enjoy doing things together?
Cooking.
Mm.
Pero sa aming dalawa,
May pero agad eh.
hindi kasi we both love cooking. We both love food. But the problem is, we cannot be in the kitchen together. We just realized that lately, actually. I can support him by preparing the ingredients. Pag magluluto siya, I will cut all the vegetables he needs, or I'll just take all the ingredients he needs from the fridge. Then he will do the cooking by himself. Kasi pag tinutulungan ko siya, ayaw niya yung may comments sa likod. Parang gano'n.
Oh, tama. And of course, if you don't know yet, si Princess, Kapampangan siya. So, there are different processes na the way siya magluto, the way ako mag-prepare na pagkain. So, syempre, ako, lumaki akong independent. So, sa akin, pag nagluto ako, it doesn't matter how it looks as long na masarap siya. Sa kanya naman, gusto niya is very organized. Yung tipong, before I think nagluto siya ng pancit or something, I forgot what it is. Prepare niya talaga lahat, chachap siya muna siya ng carrots, ng bawang, everything. Tapos tatabi niya. Tapos pag ready na yung ingredients, saka pa lang niya lulutuin. Pag ako yun, chop, laglag ka agad. Tapos habang kumukulo na yun, lalaglag ko na yung susunod. So, mabilis siya. At least, mabilis siya. Hindi siya maganda tingnan, pero masarap siya. Sa kanya naman, may quality na masarap, and may quality rin yung itsura. So, presentable. I think that's
Sa'yo, ugly
right.
delicious.
Yes, ugly delicious. So, yung mga nanonood sa atin dyan, baka naman, joke lang. So, ayun, I think we really enjoy cooking. And one thing that we really learn is that hindi kami pwede magsama sa kusina, gaya na sabi niya, kasi we have different processes. So, I think doon nag-uumpisa rin yung conflict, but at the same time, pag na-overcome yun, it's really enjoyable.
Tsaka you respect each other boundaries. Naman. And you learn to accept then kung ano yung process niya, ano yung system niya. You don't need to impose, dapat ganito ka, dapat ganito. There are certain things that you can teach him, but at the same time, you want to know then kung ano yung input niya about that. If that's what he wants na siya lang magluluto mag-isa sa kitchen, then respect that, right?
Tama. And also, I think it's important na nagkakaroon kayo ng communication. So, As we are always discussing here sa marriage life, very important talaga yung communication kahit gaano kaliit, gaano kalaki. And even times na dahil nga nagluluto, syempre, there are times na kailangan din natin mag-grocery, right?
Yes.
So, the way we handle groceries, kuwari ako, as a lalaki, pag may gusto akong bilhin sa grocery, alam ko na, kukunin ko lang yun.
Parang bata.
Kukunin ko lang yun. Happy na ako pag nakuha ko na yun. Siya, pupunta dito sa aisle ng bread, tapos babalik siya sa sabon, tapos babalik siya sa yung
May
mga...
list, kumbaga. Bago ka magpunta doon, may list na ako.
May list siya, pero laging, ang gulo-gulo, parang nakakahilo. So, parang ako, pag may gusto akong bilhin, alam ko na kung saan, diretso na ako siya. Siyempre, lakad-lakad pa doon.
Siyempre, you want to see the new products, di ba? Hindi ka lang basta kukuha ka lang ng kukuha ng kailangan mo, di ba? Siyempre, pag may nakita kang bagong product, you want to try it as well, parang ganun. You want to experiment then in cooking.
Tama. And then also, since natakal na rin natin yung cooking and yung grocery, we also realize na we enjoy hosting pala.
Yeah.
Hosting na hindi sa sa event.
MC.
Hindi. What I mean by hosting is that we love inviting friends over
Yes.
sa bahay. So, there is joy na nakita namin na nasasarapan sila sa food na niluto namin, sa food na pinrepare ni Ses. So, kuwari ako, specialty ko, dalawa lang naman, adobo and dinuguan.
Yes.
Siya naman, there's a lot of things like, pork binagoongan.
A lot of, cuisine. Actually, I'm trying a lot of cuisine. Kaya, hindi naubusan din ng ideas.
Yes, so if you follow her sa Instagram or follow us on Instagram at MarriageLifePod, pwede namin i-share din yung mga pinaprepare namin as food. Kasi, we're also foodie. Although we're not food blogger, pero we're foodie. We love food. Also, I think it's good then when we are trying new, dahil nasabi mo na yung cuisine, we are exploring new foods, new cuisine. So, I think it also develops yung pagiging open-minded mo when it comes to...
you try new things together. You discover new things together. I think that's the one of the exciting things about being married. When you discover new things together, hindi yung parang you're just looking what the common things that you have.
Tama. And then also, kasi when you are exploring things together, might it be food, might it be new experiences, your mindset develops over time. So, there are times na, lalo na, we're living here in Dubai, in UAE, or when it comes to travel, if nag-travel kami outside, we encounter new people. So, meron kaming na-share na relatable to them, right? So, maybe we have tried this cuisine, na-enjoy namin siya, So, we have this common ground na connection when we talk to other people or to other nationalities. And also, I think dahil we are at home, one thing that we really enjoy is building our own nest.
Yes, our home.
Exactly. So, if you look around our home or even this background, yung sofa, yung table, yung painting dito na ginawa ni wifey 4 years ago, even yung mga backdrop dito ng mga dried plants, it's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
So, siya, mahilig siya mag-design. Ako naman, taga-enjoy lang ng space. Joke. So, meron akong bookshelf dito. And there are times, of course, syempre, as a man, siya yung nag-aayos. Ako naman, doing the heavy lifting. Right?
Yes.
So, there are times na pag maglilinis siya, kailangan ako magtataas nung sofa para ma-map or yung ilalim. So, it's collaboration.
Yeah.
Meron siyang strengths, meron akong strengths, meron siyang weakness. So, it's complementing, collaboration siya. And very exciting siya dahil when you're building your own nest, even though it's temporary kasi we do not own this flat, we are still enjoying the space itself.
Yes.
Right? So, I think sa buhay mag-asawa or in your marriage life, it's really important to have that collaboration. You speak. And I think yung nagbabay tayo ng mga furnitures, tell them a little bit about it. Like for example, yung meron kaming nakuhang mga haul sa flea market, yung even mga little things, mga buting thing na it adds accent at home na hindi siya kailangang expensive.
Yeah,
Right?
we are practical actually when it comes to buying things in our home. At the same time, kapag bumibili kami ng furnitures or appliances, we see to it we both love it, that piece. Na hindi lang basta siya na gusto ko, kailangan yun lang. Parang, I always consult him kapag may binibili, kung gusto rin niya. So that we both enjoyed that piece together. Hindi lang basta ako lang may gusto. Or kung may gusto man ako, I will just ask him kung pwede, ganyan. Or siya man ang may gusto, di ba? Kailangan, there is, respect din na in decision making, even if it's just a small thing. Diba?
Tama. And also, it's very important then, kasi you're building your own nest, right? So, kailangan nyo na i-discuss yung budget, yung space, meron pa ba tayong space, and kami, as a, husband and wife, or in marriage life, dito sa bahay namin, we are minimalist.
Yeah.
Ayaw namin ng maraming kalat. We make sure na every piece at home has an intention.
Yeah.
It's not there by coincidence or accident. It's just there kasi there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
So, also, syempre, dahil na-discuss na namin yung bahay namin, we'll discuss also, or share lang din namin yung one thing that we love doing, which is watching K-drama. Sabay pa kami. So, ikaw, Beb, paano ba natin na-discover
Well,
yun?
it started way back 2018, actually. There was a time na magta-travel kami sa Turkey and gusto namin mag-download ng something to watch during our travel. And naisipan namin, why not try K-drama? So we downloaded one K-drama series, and then after that, the rest is history.
Yeah, so yun nga, dahil nag-travel kami, so naghanap kami ng palabas. Yeah. During that time, parang sabi namin, mag-try nga tayo ng K-drama, parang nakakamiss. Biglang napuyat na kami nung time na yun. So, yun, parang nag-start. Tapos, natutunan din namin, we discovered or explored na magkaiba pala kami ng gusto na genre.
Yeah.
Ako, pagdating sa K-drama or Korean drama, I love
Zombies,
uncanny encounter, something na mapapa-spike yung adrenaline mo. Pero horror, ayoko niyan. Basta yung mga zombie, mga thriller, mga psychopath.
manga-based.
Yeah, manga-based. So, siya naman gusto niya
Action.
action, barilan, rom-com. Diba? So, if you want na naghanap kayo ng K-drama na palabas, comment lang kayo. And we'll be happy to share our list. So, ayun. And also movies, right? We love watching movies. And I think it's also very important dahil natapos natin yung discussion dito sa loob ng bahay, let's try to go out a little bit.
Yes.
So, one thing na na-discover namin doing together is hiking.
Yes.
So, we started hiking, I think, during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Dahil-
Kasi, noong time na yon, we cannot leave the country, right? Hindi pwede mag-travel. Kasi we usually travel every year. Sinasakto namin siya sa anniversary namin. But then, nung time na yon, why not try to explore here in this place na hindi mo kailangang mag-travel, na same din siya ng traveling. So, hiking is a good idea. Right?
And also, during hiking also, like planning an excursion. Kasi, we have a hiking group actually, and I'm the one leading it. Or I built a group just to, encourage everyone to challenge their comfort zone, right? One thing that we learned together is that very important yung communication. Kasi, when we plan or when I plan the trip or going on a hike, ako, 1 week before, in-explore ko na kung saan kami pupunta, yung trails, ano yung weather nung time na yun, sino yung mga kasama natin, how many liters of water do we actually need, do we need food or do we need snacks only, gaano kabigat yung bag. Kasi mahirap talaga siya. So for me, if I'm with my wife, syempre, my priority is our safety.
Yes.
And if we have more people with us, sometimes we go as big as maybe 12, right? Or 15. Maybe biggest na yung 15. Yung responsibility ng safety ng buong group na yun is under my shoulders.
Yes.
So, also discuss lang natin, I think it challenged our marriage. I think one or twice during a hiking trip na yung naligaw kami. So, originally, yung trip na yun is, I think, 8 hours to 7 hours. Pero dahil na mismanage yung time, or na miscalculate yung time, inabot kami ng 14 hours.
Yeah.
So, ikaw, Beb, ano yung masashare mo dun?
Actually, kaya naman tayo naligaw dahil nagkamali talaga tayo ng direction. But the good thing about us is we have that kind of communication na madali kaming gumawa ng backup plan. So parang it's important talaga in marriage yung communication kasi when you experience that kind of setback, you know how to respond. Kasi pwede rin namang mag-away kayo, 'di ba? Ikaw kasi ganito, naligaw tayo dahil sa iyo, hindi mo chinek yung wiki lock na maayos, so 'di ba? Nagaw tayo. Pwedeng ganun, 'di ba? But we did not do that. Actually, we pray first actually. We pray first na i-lead kami ni Lord sa tamang daan, ganyan. And then thank God, it's another group were there actually, and they saw us na nagpunta sa maling direksyon. Kaya sinundan nila kami. So tinulungan talaga nila kami na makarating ng safe talaga sa oo.
It's not a big deal.
She can do it, I'm sure.
Pero actually, hindi lang yun. Kasi there are times na even sa papunta sa destination, aside dun sa nagligtas sa atin, nung time na yun sinamahan kami, meron mga times na, Beb, hindi ko kaya. Tapos,
Yung
iiyak.
sa body na cab.
Yeah,
body
umiiyak na ako. I think that's our third hike. So, umiiyak na, Beb, di ko na kaya, sabi ko. Kasi lagi siya nagwo-workout. Ako, I'm very...
Not in good shape.
Not in good shape. So, I think we're just halfway. Umiiyak na ako kasi sobrang steep. Tapos sabi niya, Beb, you can do it. Tapos, I'm not sure if I can flash a picture here somewhere. Umupo na lang ako sa gilid, tapos ganyan lang ako. Sabi ko, tapos paano ako bababa? Pagod na ako. Tapos, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge physically, mentally, pero yung challenge also sa aming mag-asawa dahil ako gusto ko nang mag-give up.
Sumuko.
Pero siya, Beb, you can do it. You got this. So,
Yes.
sinamahan talaga niya ako. Yung group namin, iniwan na ako. Kami na lang dalawa. So yun, praise God kasi nakarating kami ng top and it's a very enjoyable.
Yeah, at nakarating ng safe.
Nakarating ng safe, which is very important kasi sometimes when doing things together, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey itself.
Yes.
So by going into this journey, we are exploring not just the location kung saan kami nag-hike, but also we are exploring yung inner thoughts naming mag-asawa.
Yes.
Yung inner critic na, hindi mo kaya yan. Hindi, mali ka kasi. Inner critic, right? So, we are exploring those things. And even yung inner deep emotions. Kasi pag nandun ka, katulad kanina, kwento niya, na naligaw na kami, na ang dumilim na siya. There are times maybe, we can die, right? So, kasi sobrang taas niya. I think it's 2,000 plus, above sea level. And one slip from a rock, can meet your creator. So, praise God dahil talagang nakapag-usap kaming dalawa and we decided na okay, merong tao na naghintay sa atin. Let's join them. Ang mas maganda pa nun, lalo pang napaganda dahil it's not just about us anymore. It's about the group itself.
Yes.
So we explored, then may nakilala kaming bagong friends, lumawak yung network. And then, still continuing sa WhatsApp group. And every time na nag-hike kami, we're inviting new people, lagi siya nagiging testimony namin na how
Yeah, kasi nag-start tayong dalawa lang eh.
Exactly.
Nag-start kami sa Rabbit Tower. Dalawa lang kami. Tapos, nung nasundan na yon, siguro mga 4 times kami dalawa lang. Tapos, nung na-realize namin, why don't we join a group? Then we join a group, then afterwards, he already created our group.
Yes, exactly.
Very exciting din, actually.
Yeah.
Because you're not just doing together as a married couple, but you can also share it to other people, di ba?
Yes. And also, nakaka-encourage siya dahil meron mga tao na like me who is, out of shape or inactive, sedentary lifestyle, pero they love, exploring new things. So, maybe they don't like hitting the gym. Ako, ayoko nagbubuhat ng mga barbells or whatever. Pero, papuntahin mo ako sa bundok, gaano kahirap yan, I will do my best to reach the summit. So,
at saka yung mga setbacks na nararanasan mo sa hiking, it's real life actually. You experience that in real life. So how you deal with that kind of situation, like what we discussed earlier, you can apply it in our real life as a married couple. Like when we have setbacks, dahil doon sa natutunan namin doon sa hiking experience namin yan, we can also apply it sa real life experience namin kapag may mga setbacks kami, right? In our communication, the way we deal with the situation, the way I talk to him, right? And decision making din, di ba?
Yes. And also doon nga pumapasok din yung challenge and compromise.
Yeah.
Right? Kasi meron tayong mga beliefs, certain things na ginagawa. There are times na we need to challenge ourselves or challenge each other and look for a third solution. So maybe your solution, ayoko nun. Yung solution ko, ayaw niya. So what we'll do, we'll compromise and look for a third solution. Because that's how things will work.
I think what you said earlier about making a third decision is also applicable with your interest. Kasi magkaiba tayo ng interest eh. It's not about what you have in common eh. It's about working together to find that common ground. Diba? And create new experiences together din. Diba?
Exactly. And also, tayo, even though like hiking, traveling, this sounds really exciting, we also love doing the mundane. So what I mean by that is, yung mga normal lang na kuwari sa baba, morning walks. Yeah. So maglalakad lang kami, usap kami for 30 minutes, makailang ikot or minsan
lang.
minsan punta sa park or sa beach. Walang, meron lang tayong 2 beach chair, right? Then dala kami ng coffee
And book.
And then yun, we're happy and parang very calm kasi we love also yung tinatawag na slow living.
Yes.
So, sa mga tao dyan na you like slow living, let us know what are yung routine nyo. Maybe meron kayo masishare, matututunan din namin yan. So, yeah, type lang kayo sa comments. Also, one last thing before we, move on to the next one. We love growing.
Yeah.
What I mean by growing is learning together.
Yeah.
So, you want to share about that?
First of all, parehas kaming mahilig mag-journal. And sa akin, mahilig ako mag-jot down ng notes at the same time. Sa online din, like Notion, ganyan. Mahilig akong, pag may mga napapanood ako or may mga nababasa ako, I always take down notes. Because, sabi nga ni John Maxwell, if it's not stored up, it won't show up.
Wow.
So, that's why maybe I really love writing then. I really love journaling. Even him, di ba?
Yeah, and recently natutunan ko that, there's a book called Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. na our minds or our brain is not meant to store information.
Yes.
But it's meant to create new things. So, as we are learning together, marami kaming books na naipon na
Yes.
some of them haven't been touched. It's a mix of business, cooking books, journals, even yung mga fiction.
Yeah.
There are things na meron mga parts na gusto mong maalala, pero meron mga parts na it's good to, just for the experience na, okay, na-consume mo na siya. So, by building a second brain or even yung Notion journaling, dahil hindi namin siya inaalala, we can always go back to our journals na, okay, ito pala yung...
It's actually, it's exciting to reminisce again what you wrote there before in that specific experience. Like, for example, your experience in hiking, with traveling experience, with the experience you have even in daily things, something like that.
Exactly. And yeah, maybe later on we can share, our hacks on, creating or building a second brain, how to journal. So, kung interesado kayo matutunan yon, just leave a comment as well.
We also love going to conferences,
Oh,
right?
wow. Yes. So, I think for the past 2 or 3 years, we're so active, like in...
Before pandemic.
Yeah, before pandemic and after pandemic, we attend maybe 2 or 3 or at least once a month maybe. Yeah. So we love learning, so expanding the network. At the same time, na-expand yung mindset mo. Kasi you're not just learning, you're growing your consciousness, your awareness. So I think we need another video for that.
And you're growing your network as well.
Yeah.
Because you meet new faces.
Yeah. And nagiging well-rounded ka as a person. So, sa mag-asawa, if you enjoy doing it, pag nakamit kayo ng bagong couple, it doesn't matter what level they are. They are business people, they love cooking, they love hiking, they love simple things. We can always connect.
Yeah.
That's the secret. The more you try a lot of things, the more na magiging well-rounded person ka. And at the same time, mabilis kang makakapunta sa conclusion na, na-enjoy ko pala siya.
And you have that intention of being curious to that person. And you have that, you want to be interested. Kasi you want to exert an effort na, I want to be interested with this person. I want to know more about this person. So you really exert that effort in knowing that person and being intentional really by asking questions, by listening. Actually, it helps.
Exactly. So, share lang din namin, maybe hindi nyo napapansin, there's actually a main key takeaway in this.
Yeah.
There are 10 parts, so, basahin mo lang, Beb. Then we'll go to the...
These are the practical ways. The key takeaways. It helps you build teamwork. You learn each other's strength and weaknesses. And then you learn to communicate and compromise. You learn each other's common interests, storing new memories in your marriage love bank, pinagugutan ng lakas. You discover new things about your partner, right?
Yes.
You build relationship rituals together.
Yes.
You're involved in each other's lives. As you do things together, your spouse is your number one cheerleader and critic. Exactly. You build stronger emotional intimacy, long-lasting, happy marriage.
Yes. Yun.
Tama nga yun. Yung nakaka-relate ako doon, yung number one cheerleader and critic. Parang pros and cons, di ba? Pero actually, it is. Like, for example, cheerleader, si DJ, lagi niya akong kino-compliment sa mga niluluto kong food, ganyan. But at the same time, critic siya. Sinasabi rin niya ng honest kung ano yung kailangan pang dagdagan ng ganito, kailangan bawasan ng ganito, or even sa work namin, kailangan, siya, very strict siya. Mahirap actually.
Yun. So, I think we can discuss it more later on.
Yeah.
So, if gusto nyo malaman yung mga working dynamics namin, how to be a cheerleader, how you can be a critic as well, or management techniques. So, comment lang kayo dyan.
But at the same time, balance lang. Hindi naman pwedeng puro cheer ka lang ng cheer, di ba? Kailangan mo rin ng constructive criticism.
And of course, we wanted to also encourage you with a Bible verse. Dahil ito naman talaga yung reason bakit nga namin sinishare. Right? Yung ma-discover nyo yung isa't isa, to explore the things you enjoy doing, and also work on your communication dynamics. And later on, sa mga future videos, we'll discuss more about this. So, Beb, just want to read one short verse.
Yeah, it's from Ecclesiastes 4:9-12. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm.
Wow.
But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken.
Yes. Amen. So, gaya nga lang sinabi dito sa word, two are better than one. So, sa marriage life, hindi siya magsasucceed kung hindi kayo dalawa mag-work together.
Yes.
And pag nag-work kayo together, ano sabi? They have a return for their labor. And if either of them falls down, yung isa pwede tumulong.
Yeah.
Doon pumapasok yung cheerleader and critic.
Yes. Tsaka yung pag-encourage mo din.
Yes. And also, gaya nga sabi dito, but pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. So, sa buhay mag-asawa, kailangan lagi kayong open, lagi kayong nagre-resolve ng conflict. Kasi, two are better than one, right? So,
United.
yeah, there's an agreement. Also, if you two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? So, ito pinaka-importante. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. Right? So, I think sa buhay mag-asawa, it's not just important na maging lukewarm yung relationship nyo. Kailangan you are always fighting for your marriage. Fight for a good marriage na if galing kayo or pinanggalingan nyo is, broken family, naghiwalay yung parents, be the first person na manggagaling ang strong marriage sa iyo. Right? So if you are watching this, pray for it. Fight for it.
Yes.
Because if God is with you, no one can stand against you. And of course, the last part, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken.
Yes.
Bakit siya 3 strands? Bakit, Beb?
Because it's no longer about the both of you. It's God in the center.
Yes, it's my wife, me, as a husband, and God. Following God's design. Lagi lang tayong iikot doon sa following God's design. So, I hope na-enjoy nyo tong video na to. Very light.
Yes.
And,
I hope it's light.
if you enjoy this, share this with one couple that you know. And, we hope that, you are encouraged as well.
Yes.
And let us know sa mga future videos ano pa yung mga gusto nyong i-discuss namin. And in last words, Beb, before we end.
I just hope that you are all encouraged in this video talking about doing things together, making new memories together, and I hope that you will start your own too. And if you have any other topics that you want us to discuss in the future, please comment down below.
Yeah, and meron tayong survey actually.
Yeah.
So click the link, merong survey. Let us know how we can support you further in your marriage life. Once again, my name is Danielle.
My name is Princess.
May your marriage be blessed with love, joy, laughter, and may God always be with you. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye!